Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon, and this is Classy Shades Designs.
Hey guys, one of my viewers reached out to me, Katina Roman, and she has a Paradise Specialty cupcake business, and she asked me to create a cup for her. She did one of the things that I absolutely loved and said, you can do whatever you want. So keep watching so you see what I created. This card was my inspiration. So the first thing I did is I taped off the ends of the tumbler and I went outside and I spray painted it white. The tape was to protect the end so that it would have a little bit of silver show through, and it also makes it easier when you're glittering. You can do it or not do it. What we're going to do on this cup is use these double-sided tape. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch and a full inch. See how thin that 1/4 inch is? I first started taking a pencil on using a box so that I could have a weight for drawing my lines, and I drew a line all the way around the cup. The box and the pencil helped make it even for me. The next thing I did is I rotated the double-sided tape going diagonal around the tumbler. Now this is a little bit hard to see because of course the tape is white on the one side and I spray painted the cup white. Didn't think about that when I was doing it, but you get the gist. You can just pretty much lay the tape out onto the cup in any direction that you can, but I'm going to use it kind of in a diagonal swirl on here is what I'm thinking in my mind. So I'm going to do this all the way around the cup up to my pencil line, and then I'll go ahead and cut it off here. I'm going to cut a little bit excess off because I want to make sure that I have an even line. Once I've gone ahead and gotten all of the tape, double-sided tape on there, rotating back and forth from the large and the small, I'm going to take some of my glitter and start to pour individual lines of glitter. Now remember, her card had multiple rainbow colors, but they were pastel colors in it. So I'm using this beautiful blue, and now I'm coming in with this really soft pink. You guys, these colors are so pretty, but they're easy to use. So once I put the glitter onto it, just a little bit at a time, I'm taking my finger here and I'm pressing the glitter down into the glue so that I can make sure it gets stuck all in the stickiness of the glue. This is pretty simple, pretty easy, and it doesn't take much time to do this, but just press the glitter down into the sticky tape to make sure that you don't have much fall off, right? And once I had all that done, I don't know if you can see from this angle, but there is a little bit of excess that came onto the other layer. So I'll just take this paintbrush here and brush that off. And I'm hardly getting any fallout that's on the tape. So this is how that looks. This glitter is gorgeous. Oh my God. So I'm going to repeat this step over and over until I have all of the 1 inch double-sided tape done with the multiple colors of glitter. Let's use this yellow first, next. Yeah. So I'll do this until I have all of the multiple colors done, the 1 inch tape done with this yellow, and just keep repeating that cycle over and over. I'm going to go ahead and come back because I don't think you need to watch me do all of these strips, but I think you got the gist of what we're doing. And don't forget to press it in and brush off. Make sure you keep a piece of paper underneath your glitter so that you can save any fallout and not waste it. I'll be back. Okay guys, so you see what it looks like once I have all of the glitter on the cup. I'm gonna wait to peel the small 1/4 inch glitters until after I get the end glittered with blue glitter, because I don't want the part where I'm going to put white glitter on those. I don't want that to get damaged. So, oops, sorry. I keep forgetting that if I bump the camera, it'll make it shake. But I sprayed Mod Podge on this bottom half. Now this is the half, remember, where I drew the line. And I'm just going to put this blue glitter on here all the way around. And this, oh God, this is so pretty. I just can't believe how pretty. This glitter that I'm using right here is the Recollections from Recollections at Michael's. It's just adorable. But we're going to make sure the Mod Podge is covered all the way, and we just rotate the cup and put it all the way on there. Now remember, I have tape on the bottom, so I'll peel that after I get this glittered up really well. I don't have to do anything to the top part because it's holding in really well with the double stick adhesive, and this bottom part we're going to glitter with Mod Podge, and we'll do it twice. All right, so that was one round. We let that round dry. Now I'm going to take the brush and just dry brush off any of these bad pieces, just areas, just in case. We don't want any glitter fall out when we put on our next layer of Mod Podge. And if you still have glitter that's loose on there, it'll make the Mod Podge mucky. It'll oh, I can't even think of the word I want to say. It'll cause the Mod Podge to clump up. There it is, clump up. So we don't want to do that. And I'm paying special attention to make sure that I get around the tape line so that enough Mod Podge gets there and allows glitter to get adhered to that area. And then again, doing the same thing at the top, making sure that I pay special attention to the edge line for the other glitter. Now you want to work kind of fast when you're working with this Mod Podge because it will dry, but on this layer it's extremely important that it's smooth. So I had it all smoothed out, and now I'm going to go ahead with my second layer of glitter and just continue to cover it as best as possible. I'm hitting it with with my paintbrush because I want to get off all the excess, but I don't want to brush it. I mean, like half of me wants to brush it, but it's not dry, so we can't touch it. Let's let this thing dry before we mess it up. Okay, so while my epoxy is still wet, I'm going to go ahead and peel the tape. I'm peeling it away from me so that I get really good clean lines, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and let it dry completely before we move on to the next step, but you gotta admit this is gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to take these dot tools. I found these on Amazon. I believe that's the name. They're just dot tools, and we're going to use some Mod Podge and dip them in the Mod Podge so that we can make us some polka dots. How about that? We're going to make varying sizes of polka dots, but let me go ahead and stick my something in here so I can use it to help hold it on. So you just put your little dabbing tool into the dot tool into the Mod Podge. You don't want too much, but you don't want too little. And you just start putting the little dots of Mod Podge here and there. Varying sizes and in varying places. You can do it as many or as little as you want. You don't have to do this step, but because her card had those little dots on them, I thought that would be cool to add those to it. And now I'm just going to take some of my glitter that I used to glitter these stripes with and pour it on there as well. When I get all these steps done, I'm going to peel off the white tape and put the white glitter on it. But I just want to say, Katina has a beautiful cupcake specialty business. So if you're in her area, give her a call, give her a look, and see if there's something she might be able to help you with. You can look her up on Facebook, you can look her up on Instagram, and see if she might be able to help you plan your next party event. I'm now peeling off all of the 1/4 inch pieces of double tape because we're now going to do the white glitter, and I'm going to do a couple of them at a time since it's white. All the other glitter is sealed. It's not going to mess it up. Well, I shouldn't say the other glitter is sealed, but the other glitter is locked in onto the sticky tape and there's no openings on it. So it's just going to fall right off. So I'll do a couple of strips at a time so that I can get this glitter onto all of these spaces that have no glitter on them. So this is what this looks like, and I'm not going to make you guys watch me. I'll be back. Isn't she lovely? This is what it looks like with the glitter all glittered up. Very pretty. I'm loving this cup. I'm going to go ahead and put it under some epoxy, and I'll show you our next step. So now that it's got a full flood coat of epoxy, it is so smooth, it feels good. But I want to make the lines, these edges where the colors blend together, look better. So let's go ahead and put some finishing touches on it like you would if you were doing other projects. You always want to make sure that everything's looking good. So what I did is I went ahead on my silhouette and I printed out a couple of long strips of decal, and I'm just going to use those to help give it a finishing edge. I'm going to use 3 different sizes, so we'll start in the middle. And again, if you do this, you can do whatever size you want. I just wanted kind of a medium size in the middle, and then a couple of thinner ones along the top. Sorry that the camera keeps going in and out, but I'm just running this along here because I think this will give it that finishing touch to help make it pop. And then the thin one across the top. See how thin that is? It's much smaller than the middle, but not as small, or much smaller than the middle and the bottom actually. It's really pretty. Just be careful with it that you don't stretch your vinyl too much, because you know vinyl will stretch. But that looks good. And once we get this done, we can add our decals onto it. You could stop right here if you wanted to. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this cup. While I'm weeding the words for Katina's decal, I want to thank her for reaching out to me and asking me to create this cup for her. She purchased the cup and supported me blindly, and I really do appreciate it. I hope that she loves it just as much as I do. You can find Katina on Facebook.com under Paradise Cupcakes, or on Instagram. And again, thank you so much, my friend, for your support, and I am honored to be able to create this cup. So this was, again, the business card that she sent me for inspiration, and this is how her cup turned out. I love it, love it, love it, you guys. It is so pretty, and I hope that she loves it and has just as much fun as I did with this cup. Let me show you the back of it. Is advertising her business card on the go. This is so much fun. I love when someone says I can be creative, because it takes off the pressure and it just makes it that much better for me. So there it is. There you have it. Leave me a comment down below. I hope that you like this video, and we'll see you in our next video.